Alright, this next lesson is a preview of the next assignment, which will be called Slide Master. So this is called Slide Master Preview. And the Slide Master is a tool that can make making PowerPoint presentations really a lot faster and easier, but it's a little bit tricky to use. Okay, so what we do is basically the Slide Master is a way to make a template slide, a slide that's how you want it, and then you can insert that same slide as many times as you want. You don't have to like put the same picture on every single slide. You can just do it once, and it's kind of like on your own little template. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to View, and then we're going to go over here to the fourth one from the left is Slide Master. Now, this is what usually happens that goes wrong. There's your main slide here when you're in the Slide Master, and then there's all these different types of slides, and it automatically takes you to this one. We don't want to be on this one. We want to go back up here to the top one. We don't really even care too much about these for right now. So we're just going. You need to go back to the first slide. And a lot of people don't notice that when they went to Slide Master, it went down to that second slide. You have to go back, for our purposes anyways, and go back up there. And I just like to always get rid of all of these things that they have on there for you, because I like to start from just a blank slide and make it how I want. Alright, so now I have a blank slide. Again, we're ignoring these. A blank slide. I want something other than just white, and I want to determine that. So we're going to go to Insert a Shape, and since the slide is a rectangle, we're going to pick a rectangle, and we're going to draw a rectangle over the slide. Don't go past the slide. Okay, on the slide. And then if you click on, because that's a shape that we just drew, go to Format, and you can change the colors or the picture or the gradient. Maybe we want something a little bit kind of like that. I think that's kind of cool. We can also change the color, if it wanted to kind of be a little bit of a different shade there. But we got a little bit of darker over here, a little lighter over here. So every one of my slides, once I finally determine that that's how I want that, every one of my slides will have this little darker to lighter hue to it, without me having to do anything. Now let's say that we also will want a clip art on every single slide, and maybe we want that clip art to be I don't know, maybe sunshine. Alright, maybe we just want this. That's kind of pleasant looking. Now, this isn't the only thing that's excuse me. Excuse me. This isn't the only thing that will go on this slide, so we can't have it stuck right smack dab in the middle of the slide. So we'll want to make it quite a bit smaller and move it out of the way, maybe over here to this corner, or maybe down here to this corner. So when you put a graphic or a picture on your slide, you really don't want it to be like smack dab in the middle. Alright, so let's just say that's all we wanted on our slide. Every single slide we want this kind of blue gradient sort of color with this picture. We don't want anything else on every single slide. So we're done with designing our little template. If you go over here to Slide Master, we're going to close the master view. Now notice that we went back to one slide, and our one slide is how we want it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these boxes. I think they think that they're helping you out, but I just kind of like to get rid of those all the time. You don't ever want to have a PowerPoint that says click here. That's kind of tacky. Alright, now if we've done this correctly, let's pretend that we are going to do a PowerPoint and we need 15 different slides. If you had to put this color and this picture on 15 different slides, that would be just a whole lot of repetitive work, and that's kind of ridiculous. So because we've put this on the Slide Master, we can go add a slide and just keep doing that. In fact, you could add, there's a little bit faster way that you could add these, but every time I add a slide, it comes in with exactly the same basically template that I want, and it doesn't matter how many slides. And you could pick one here that if you needed a title slide, you could pick any of these and it would still come in with this gradient and the picture on it. Okay, so you are going to use the Slide Master to design a slide with a background on it, not one of the preloaded sets, one where you draw it so that you know how to do that, where you go insert shape and make it a color and put a little graphic on it, and then put in 15 slides here so that you can tell just how fast that was for you to add all those slides. And if you go to a different view, you can see all 15. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. You see all 15 slides. Boom, we did all of that, and they are all continue. There's a continuity about these slides now, that the whole PowerPoint presentation will be of better quality because all the slides match. Okay, then save it as last name SlideMaster Preview, and turn it in.